Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Japan, episode number 62. Wow, 62. I mean, every time I say that number, it just sounds pretty big. So we were launching some attacks. I thought, oh no, this is, for a second I was remembering the previous time we were engaged in a battle around Samoa. And I remember the carriers being off to the south, but no, this is a different one. This is where our battleships are able to do whatever. Okay, that's right. We sank some things to the north, but we got apparently the transports are off this way. I think that these ships are all done for. No, they aren't. Okay, hitting a transport with 16-inch guns is probably a very quick way to bring her down. God, see, I don't remember exactly. Were we hunting carriers down here or something? Oh, what's going on with those torpedoes? Sapporo. How is Sapporo doing? I wish I could answer that. Let me say no. Wish I could answer that before. She's actually in great shape, so I could have decided to pick up, but... Oh, what? We hit something with a torpedo? Huh. And we had aircraft approaching enemy ships, but I don't know what enemy ships that is, or those are. Anyway, at least we got one carrier down, so we'll take... Wow. That was hit by a torpedo? This is quite an interesting starting. It's been almost 4 days, and I think it has been 4 days since the last one, so I'm so out of it. And of course we restarted, and that's why they're launching their torpedoes, because the do not fire torpedoes thing has been reset. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch out for that. Now I do want to try to scare these British ships off. And okay, it's not completely dark yet, but it will be soon. Get your licks in while you can. Oops. Basically prepare to pull off. Looks like we've already done a fair amount of damage. I don't know what this... I'm just guessing here that this destroyer was out to try to screen on the west. Okay, and there's the nighttime. Come in quickly. Although the heavy cruisers, let's try to fight these destroyers. Just give them a broadside. Yeah, this is good because essentially we have an opportunity right now to do a lot of damage to them. That's an opportunity which is going to disappear in just another minute or two. Okay, Takashi destroyer is taking some hits here. Let's pull her off. Same kind of thing though. Let's get our last hits in before that happens. And I think we'll just go around to the south of the island and move towards port. The Miyoko, she is fast enough. I may even chance a torpedo. Not a torpedo run, but a drive-by gunning. The light cruiser as well. We could lose some of them, but I think that's a risk I'm going to be willing to take. You have relatively light damage, so we're going to send you back through. Okay. Of course, there's this which is happening as well. Alright, there it is. I was really hoping that we would get some shots in, since the Mayoko is... the Mononoke is helping us spot here. So I'm going to actually deploy smoke even, because this Blackwater is a dead ship. I know for sure it's dead. It just took so many 8-inch and all that. I mean, the amount of flooding is just going to be catastrophic. I'm going to turn a little bit just in case they do try to launch some torpedoes though. Okay, she's now dead in the water. We'll cut back, hopefully get some shots in on this before we have to turn away again. Okay, so battleships. I don't think that those are battleships. They shouldn't be. But just in case. Just in case. Okay. Out of arc. Hold your fire until I give the key. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, that's, if that is a battleship, it's well, I don't think it's gonna be able to avoid this. I think there might be some battleships in here. Can we tell what we were hit by? Medium guns? Okay. So we hit the battleship with a few things. Now we're going to hit it with our torpedoes, which is going to be, of course, the most impressive display of retaliation. Good. I'm glad that we focused on the new Blackwater. So the Mononoke has to just go to port now. She has no flooding damage, so she just, as soon as she can control her, I mean, I guess she doesn't need to control flooding at all. That's fine. This is fine, and then we're just going to get you guys out of here. Around the corner and go. You can go back. You can go back in. You can not launch torpedoes because you don't have any, so joke's on me. Okay, that's, I don't know if that's a battleship or not. I'd like to get confirmation, but we're probably not going to. Oh my gosh, that was a Nansen. It's I can't remember what was happening in the last episode, so now these are actually these are actually battleships. Holy cow. We just sank something. Very impressive. Okay, and this Blackwater is also just getting completely lit up. So Mononoke, you've done your job. I know that there was a ship over here. I think it'll be okay. Let's go. Yokozuna, you have torpedoes. Okay, you're no longer under AI control. You're going this way. Mononoke is going to go north. Sapporo's going to... Yeah, exactly. That's a good angle. I don't think the destroyers can launch torpedoes, but just in case, we'll take a more favorable angle. Knowing that there's battleships in this group makes me a little bit, obviously, a little bit more concerned to just plow our precious heavy cruiser just right through the lines, so we'll probably abort that attack in the end. We already did such a good job of just getting the hits on this battleship. I kind of wanted to stick around just to hopefully get an identification. Yeah, the Aberdeen is now taking hits. Notice it's not taking hits from the battleship. I think we know why. I just want an identification. Interesting. We're even getting light or AMC hits. Or I guess, is that transport hits then? Okay. And we do have this cruiser steaming in as quickly as she can. You are pretty damaged. Yeah, 50%. You, I am not gonna risk. Let's get you to lead the way home. Oh my. Not good timing. Also concerning because our battleships are headed that way, but they're gonna have an escort. So there's hope. Oh, the Mayoko is actually engaging. Oh boy. Well, I mean, she's gonna do fine, I'm sure, but this is probably... It's actually nice with the destroyer in front of her. Who can kind of like start identifying stuff. Gives me a heads up about when stuff is coming. Oh my gosh. That came out of nowhere. I don't think that that's a... I think that that's not a light cruiser though. Holy cow. Battle cruiser? That is a battleship. Okay, so that's something we should be scared about. This night fight has gone insanely well for us. I just want to say, like, luck is on our side, or crew quality, or something. We have to at least imagine it could be really good luck, and try to remember that later when I have some bad luck. Abunai, though, you gotta get out of here. Okay, are you deploying smoke? Because now would be a good time. Should the battleships go back? Okay, Takashi, what are you at? 38. I think we'll have Takashi go back. I am still in the business of trying to sink as many destroyers as possible, though. Yeah, it may not be a good time to send that destroyer in either. It's like swimming through shark-infested waters. And is Abenai gonna make it? Okay, Takashi, we need you to cut a little bit harder. See if you can get in there. Okay, we lost that one. Alright, good. Looks like, I don't know, is she flooding? Yes. So she may not make it home. We're gonna have to angle her. These ones probably are going to. I can't foresee a way that they don't make it home. What's your status? You are 50% damaged. Yeah, so you head that way. Sapporo, what was your damage looking like? Pretty light. Could we go in for another one? I mean, we could. We could only if we have them together. I think they only stand a chance of being... Well, that's not true. They could be... What the heck? You need to go home. They could be really effective. Just getting lucky. But I don't want to... I think that they'll be more... It's more likely that they'll be effective if the destroyer goes with the light cruiser. It's the same thing that I was seeing... Oh, God. It was the same thing I was seeing with the heavy cruiser, the Miyoko. Oh, my God. They just... Did you see that? Oh, okay, Sapporo did well, but they just stopped. They were going like warp 10, and then they just came to a stop. We're trying to figure out what to do with them. Yokozuna has spotted another unknown ship. Okay, that's fine. Yokozuna should be leading. That's probably the battleship which hasn't gone down yet. Okay, so this is where you have to be a little bit careful. Okay, good. This is a good situation for us. Yokozuna, do not launch torpedoes. Good. Got them. Okay. So we found the range. Miyoko, yeah, this was a transport. Just want to stay in range long enough to let the rear battleships spot and destroy her, but wow, the handoff did not quite happen. Okay, that's enough. Transport hit by torpedoes. Which one? Oh, wow. Okay, Yuko's really going in. So good job. I don't know if we got hits on that or kills. I was off doing my own thing down here. Okay, that transport's dead. Yeah, I think we could just go home. I mean, I don't think that they're going to have enough transports left at this point to do anything invasion-wise. So let's just try to get everyone home. So yeah, let's just make it to port if we can. Everything's looking good. Whew, what a battle. Okay, we got 15 speed from the Mononoke. The Abenai is going to be the last one home. Oops. Miyoko didn't make the turn. Oh boy. Neither did the Yokozuna, who might be a good candidate to actually stay out. She has torpedoes. You know what? By herself, she could just make a pass, and maybe she doesn't make it, maybe she does. Yoko has no damage either. Okay, so we're gonna pull together a team. Sapporo, what was your damage status? You're doing pretty good. Your maximum speed is still 28, so you're going with them as well. I'm not gonna engage you. I mean, I'm gonna keep you behind the other ones. Oh, darn it. Well, I don't think there was any better way we could have done that. It's possible we just bring the ship to a stop at some point. She wouldn't have sunk, but I like to just rush them into port when you're this close. That way, I mean, she had very little left. I don't know. I guess it might have been better just to bring her to a stop. If she was dead either way, maybe she would have stopped the flooding. But then you get these situations where it's like flooding of 1. I didn't want to stop and do the math, so I was a little bit lazy about that, but you stop and do the math and you're like, okay, she has like, 20 minutes left or something, there's no way she can make it home. Then I might have been like, okay, then I need to either bring her to a stop or just admit she's dead. Since we did a sweep, I'll send the Yokozuna up to the north and these guys to the south. Feel free to let her rip, Yokozuna. Just pour on the coals. And there we go. So we'll see what happens when morning comes. I mean, I guess there is still 5 hours remaining. Was it a little premature? I do. Okay. Okay. So, what did we end up hitting with 4 torpedoes? Hadn't we already sunk 2 battleships? Well, let's see what happens. Torpedoes. We put 5 torpedoes into the repulse, and I think that these are air-launched torpedoes, right? Oh my gosh. She was hit by torpedoes early, but she was actually okay. And she was even hit by the Tokugawa. So she was beaten up. We don't know how badly, but this is the one that ended up taking 3 of the torpedo hits at the end there. Huh. Okay, well it's mightily unfortunate that we end up using all our torpedoes. I mean, hey, it's still a kill, but yeah, this is the one we roughed up rather nicely. 9,000 ton light aircraft carrier. I mean, if it's carrying 19 aircraft, it's not much of a threat, but it's still nice to sink it. We'll take it, basically. Then what happened with you? You were sunk from radar disabled by own guns firing. Okay, they have radar. Good to know. How did you sink? Just from heavy hits, huh? So cool. We actually did destroy one of the Anson classes with one of our Tokugawa. Or no, what's the name? Daigojis. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, I'll take it, but yeah. Is it gonna show? No. So where did they go? They took off. And so the New Zealand survived, and the Princess Royal. Casino Royale, the Princess Royale. And I didn't see on that screen. Shoot, I should have actually looked. I think we lost 2 destroyers, but how many did they lose? I don't actually know. I did not pay attention. Well, pretty obvious the invasion has been averted. That was not a surprise to see. We're going to keep doing this. And there it is. Peace. Wow. 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 So it was a real victory. Except for the fact that... What? Wait a second. Oh my god. No victory points? This game really does favor the British. I don't remember what the victory point score was, but it was a lot to a little. I'm guessing it was something like 40,000 to 5,000 maybe? I mean, that was a pretty big victory. And you're saying they don't give up any of their southeast holdings except for the thing we already invaded and took ourselves? Bismarck Archipelago should have been mine. Well, I have to contemplate this now. I am considering just going back to war immediately. Like, immediately. Just take 2 months, 1 month. I mean, we don't have that much money, so take very little time and force the mechanics, force the tension back to very high. Because that's bogus, man. I don't understand why the British don't play by the same set of rules. Well, we know for next time we're going to have to put a base on Samoa. That much is very clear. Let's just do that now. So, yeah, Samoa here. Let's build this base. No, I want... Build, expand airbase. That's what I want. Oh, sorry. It's Apia. Yeah, and we actually started building this on Shortland as well to get both of them. So the South Pacific is going to get a ton of aircraft. Hong Kong has 40, but I honestly don't think we need it there anymore. Let's take a look. Where do we want it? So we have Takao already covered. I really wish we could see an airplane overview, but okay, we have the one, Pontianak, and Borneo, or Borneo. Takao, that's one I mentioned. San Jacques, that's Cochin, China, okay. Okay, there it is. Do we already have one at like Fort Bayard or Haiphong? Like, maybe... okay, no, we have one at Takao. We have one there. I don't know. I don't think we need one protecting this middle area. I mean, that's my gut feeling is we don't. But I'm sure that we're going to get battles wherever I don't have airfields. So, unless we get them everywhere. Yeah, Pontianak and then Hong Kong. Okay, that's we only have 4 bases there, so essentially I have one here, and then to me this is where I thought we'd be fighting more, Pontianak. But I'm just guessing now that maybe the battle generator has preferred locations and it does not prefer over here. Because I don't know if I've ever, I think I have gotten battles over here, but I'm not sure. For example, I'm pretty sure I have never gotten a battle south of Indonesia. Like off the west coast of Australia. I don't think I've ever gotten anything over here. I don't think I've gotten anything south of Papua New Guinea either. So I wonder if there's like places where you can and just can't get battles. It's funny to see the United States sitting here in the middle of this. But I mean, hey, we've done really well for ourselves. Look at, it speaks for itself, right? Look at the number of imperial flags. Okay, well anyway, how do I want to deal with this? Do I want to go back to war? I mean, I need the Bismarck Archipelago. It's mine. It's my precious. I needs it. I must have it. Just don't like the idea of going back to war because I wanted to have the next battle against the United States. Oh well, you know what? I know I could edit the Bismarck Archipelago back. I know I could cheat and go to war with them again. I'm not going to do any of those things. In this moment of thought, at least. I'm just going to continue and build up, and we'll try to fight the United States for a last war. Actually, what I want to do now is kind of not go to war for a long time, because we need radar. And considering that basically everything is going to be aircraft carrier from now on in, I don't think there's any point in building or scrapping our old battleships, because they're all good enough. Okay, how do we want to do? Oh yeah, we need more destroyers, but yeah, we can't afford them right now. So the Shinigami, she might be the only one of her kind. I'll probably have to halt her during this because 23 months is a long time. Actually, you know what? We might be able. No, 1 million. No, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to pause here and just think. Okay, well, the first thing you'll notice is that I was able to move the window to fit the screen better. Sorry about that. When I came back from the battle, it was shifted, and I didn't notice. The kind of depressing thing is that now I have to do the whole management of going to reserve, going to mothball, all that stuff. And I don't know the exact tonnage we need in these different places, or I don't want to do. I'm like lazy to do the math. Okay, force requirement is 3,000 South Pacific, 24, 3 and 24. That's not too bad to remember. So 3. Are these colonial? No. I guess they are not. Yeah. Liability, colonial service, no. Okay, so these are just as they are, which means 5 of them, no. 4 of them is all we need. Okay, so let's just grab one from up here. Bring you down to South Pacific. That should be enough. Southeast Asia, we have 9,000 here. We need 24,000. It's quite a big number. Then we keep going with these. They're in Northeast Asia. And then more. Oh, so we already have plenty, actually. We have other corvettes. So you don't worry about it. You just. Damn it, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Okay, so this is 11 now. So this is 10,000. And then this is 7 times like 800. So that's 5,600. So we're up to 15,000. Okay, we're up to 16,000. That just depends. I mean, anybody who's in the South Pacific can go home. Northeast Asia. You can move to Northeast Asia as well. And that's right. We're gonna actually have to do some refits here. But I think for the refits, I'll just do foreign station. I'm lazy. It's gonna be a lot of work to move ships back and forth and all that. Okay, how about for now, 12,200. This is actually perfect. We'll just do this. Let's start doing these refits right away. So in Southeast Asia, we have, I think we have a big enough dockyard there that we don't need to worry about it. I think they can refit there and come back out in Southeast Asia. South Pacific. So this class needs to get open design for rebuild. Basically just saved and redone, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just save and redo it. I can't believe these have aircraft on them. That's insane. We don't really care. Just go ahead and do your thing. And we're going to do the same thing in Southeast Asia as well. So, despite the fact that hopefully I already counted this. Well, I know this is 10,000, so. And, you know, we'll rebuild all of them. So we'll get these as well. Just get the corvettes done first so that they can park and control the foreign tonnage requirement. Same thing for you guys. Basically the same thing. Can we? We can. Okay. That's kind of nice. So we can save this one slightly improved. Oh no. That's right. It needs to be, that's right. It needs to be 900 tons. So it can't do that. So we just leave it as, you know what, just in case, let me just reopen it. I know it's probably unnecessary, but let's just save it exactly the same. I don't even care about improving the main guns. Honestly, this is a corvette that's not really intended to fight. So we'll rebuild these as well. It's only going to take like 3 months, and then we can do any kind of ship refitting from all the other ones that can just park themselves in Northeast Asia. It's going to be really nice. Quite nice. So, oops. Two more? Yeah. Okay, then the original, the Osama Maru. Some of them are still around. Oh, you guys can actually get K-guns that you didn't have before. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's pretty cool. So we did actually improve those. Okay. Tonnage on foreign stations looks okay, which is nice. Surprising, but nice. We can we mothball people here? Okay. It must be in the home area. So, let's get you to mothball. Which, I'm just trying to make sure I can make it 2 months, but move you guys back up to Southeast Asia, or Northeast Asia, I should say. Yeah, we only need one light carrier to stay in South Pacific. It's only 3,000, so obviously these guys can move back home. It's going to take them... Oh, well, they can move back home as soon as they get done getting repaired. Likewise for all my heavy cruisers. Just essentially got to go down the list and do this for everyone. And we're going to have plenty of ships that are still being repaired. What a bummer, though, that we didn't get any points. It would would have made my life, the stories, so much better if we... Like, I still don't know what to do about Bismarck Archipelago from a role-playing standpoint. Okay, you guys are old as hell. You'll be mothballed. You're all gonna move back home. But you two are actually gonna stop in Southeast Asia real fast. Just make sure that I have enough tonnage there. Yeah, South Pacific, I think we have you guys, yeah, so. Move up to Northeast Asia. We have to oh yeah, we gotta go to the air groups and select all, reserve. Okay, it worked for everyone who wasn't in a, wasn't a carrier and not in the home area. So we're down to 2,000. That'll go way down as soon as we can get our other big ships mothballed, and we didn't have to stop construction. We could probably keep the Shinigami going if we slowed down some of our destroyers, but the thing is, the destroyers are what we need pretty desperately. And in fact, I really want many more destroyers than even what I ordered there. It's really making me think. Okay, anyways, all these carriers, you guys can move home. We might have some issues next turn. I might be moving too many people back, but like we just need one. You can go to Northeast Asia. Well, I'll just have you go to Southeast Asia first. Okay, destroyers. These guys are mothballed. Southeast Asia. I think I'll keep the Southeast Asia group there because destroyers are, for the money, the cheapest, I guess, for maintenance difference. So we'll leave those there just to make sure we satisfy the tonnage requirements. Yeah, and then these destroyers will come home next turn. Okay, so it looks like we're done. Anti-British rebellion is broken out in Ireland. Look, I don't care about Ireland. That can fall. I'm never going to take Ireland, so... Alright, now we have we have dual-purpose guns in twin mounts for 3 and 4 inches. This is, I think, what was stopping us from doing that with the destroyer we have already started building. The Navy Statistical Department has compiled a study of enemy aircraft losses during the recent war. Cool. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so 46% of them were shot down by fighters. Actually, 32% of them were shot down by other aircraft. Wow. Excuse me, the heavy aircraft, anti-aircraft, didn't do much at all. It's still nice to have, I think, because it helps you support another ship. And we don't know, maybe we got unlucky. Light AA seems effective. I don't even know if we have medium AA yet. I know this is some weird, very weird world. But let me just see. Yeah, we do have medium. I think I'm waiting on the medium until I get AA directors. That's what I don't have. What the heck? We got to go to research. Okay, so one thing I was looking at was the different naval gun qualities that we have. Because I'm wondering if we're ever going to get quality 1 16 or 17-inch guns. You know, part of me regrets maybe not having done it with 15-inch guns, although yeah, you can't say anything wrong about the Daigojis. They performed extremely well. And the reason why I was looking at that is because I was kind of debating whether or not to take naval guns off high, but I think for a little bit while longer we'll leave it on there. I certainly don't really care about getting 19 or 20-inch guns. I don't even care about the 18-inch guns. I really just want quality. You know, it's weird that I can't just go to the people and tell them, the researchers, like, hey, we're not going to use anything besides 16, 17 replacements for the existing ones, basically. We're only going to use replacements. So if you want to work on 8-inch guns, I think we're already at quality 1 for those. Yeah. That would have been fine because we have 8-inch guns on our heavy cruisers. But otherwise, we're not building any novel ships anymore. It's now the carrier and air warfare era. So stop researching anything but upgrades, but you can't do that. Even though, you know, in real life you could. So note to myself, when I make my own game, allow the researchers to focus only on upgrades if you want. I mean, is that what the US did, though? I don't think so. So maybe there's a reason why you can't do it. Okay, so how's our foreign tonnage requirements? We can just take a peek. Wow, we have 60,000 in there still? Oh, because people came out of repair. Yeah, we're doing very well. Okay, Gachimuchis are going to be mothballed as well. I know that they're elite, but they're going to be backups in the future. So, get you guys to move to Northeast Asia. Okay, these are the Myobus. Those are not the Miyokos. Or the Ashigaras. So these are my, like, good light cruisers. By that I mean just... They're called heavy cruisers, but they're really good light cruisers. 7,000 tons. Pretty light. This Ashigar can move back up as well. You know what? I mean, I see it's 39 minutes. I might as well just call this video to a close here. I don't need to bore you with the details. You already have seen this 1,000 times. I'll try to do some of these adjustments off camera, and we'll come back in for the next episode. Hopefully ready to rock and roll. Build a few more destroyers with the budget I see. So, for now, thanks for watching. I'll catch you back for the next one. Until then, stay safe and take care.